Hey, hello everybody. Good evening. Let's get some of this music going here. Getting a bit of a pullback right now, guys. Pull back to the VWAP with let's see here. All right, guys. Well, we might have a good opportunity for a long here on this pullback. Now, whether or not this is a smart trade, we'll find out. Kind of stuck in this consolidation zone. Sold off, bounced back up. We do have the point of control above. We didn't quite get there yet. We got this channel. We kind of just broke out of this channel, but be interesting here. I wonder if this is actually the place to be short. We did touch this 5-minute fair value gap. Hey, Dad. Hey, thanks. Thank you. Just gonna let this price play out a little bit here. We might actually stick an order down here. 88, 83. We do have some buyers here at 24,600. I'm here. Sorry for the delay, guys. Just busy day. Just finally got home. I haven't even fed Ralph yet. I did make his food, but I just got to give it to him here real quick. Let's see here. This. Oh, you were lagging on YouTube? I didn't have my my camera up right away. I just had the screen up just while I was kind of getting the last couple things ready to go here. So you might not have been lagging. Oh, mosquito. Okay, 1 sec, guys. I'll be right here. I'll be back in a sec. Just gotta give Mr. Ralph some dinner time. Hey, Keith. Good evening. How are you doing? Hope you guys had a good day. So it looks like we're going to be pulling back here a bit. Kind of interested in taking a long here, but I don't know, guys. We've been pretty bearish here for the last, like if we just kind of look at like a 15-minute chart, been pretty bearish. Like we don't, there's no real reason to think that we're going to continue higher at the moment. We have the point of control above, and we're kind of in a bullish 4-hour fair value gap. We have a 1-hour bullish fair value gap below, and then we got a couple fives that we're pulling up to here. So what we should probably do here is wait for a reaction off of this off the start of day view up here, and see if we're gonna get some sort of a bounce here. Seven red 15-minute candles in a row. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm like thinking, even though typically I wouldn't mind buying this area, we're in a bullish fair value gap and we're tapping into the overnight view up. But this overall the overall red candles here just looks like it wants to take us lower at the moment. Crude oil's been kind of trending up for a similar amount of time here. But yeah, so far sellers looking like they're in control. We have room all the way back down to previous day low. We have like a double bottom happening over here too on the 15-minute chart. That could be quite the draw on liquidity. So let's keep an eye on this view up here. If we end up getting a break below it, might be a good opportunity to get into a short on a pullback. And then once we invert these fair value gaps, that's also a pretty key piece of the puzzle. These are some pretty big 15-minute bullish candles here. Just so happens to line up with 24,600. Looks like we took those orders there. So I had 109 orders there, 32.99 on. Yeah, so they did take those 100 orders there. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. We got 16 people in YouTube right now, 17 people total. Good to see y'all. I'm just gonna pop into X and make sure that we're live there. I don't think so. Do you see Keith and anybody else chatting right now? Keith, Tim? I think you're in my channel. You were in my channel. You are. Looks like you're not anymore. Well, we bounced off of that view up, guys. Damn it. What the heck? Oh, you're just watching? Yeah. Send you the link again. Sure. Hey, there's Tony. Hey, Market Butcher. Thanks for sharing the stream. How long have you been trading and when did you start being profitable, sustainable, I'm assuming? Hey, yeah, Tony. I started trading. My journey started back in like 2018. I was trading penny stocks, or sorry, I started with Canadian stocks like Toronto Dominion and Royal Bank. Made some money there. So then I decided I would move over to the US stock market and started trading penny stocks. Had a less successful time doing that. Ended up getting sort of into options and was finding a little more success there. But then on the COVID crash, I was in some Apple and Tesla long options, some calls. And unfortunately, the price crashed. And over time there, just over the next 2 days or whatever, I was like, oh yeah, no problem. It's going to recover, right? Needless to say, that kind of sort of damaged my accounts pretty bad on those accounts back then. And so I kind of stopped trading, although I was still learning. So then I was kind of on and off here and there, penny stocks over the years. And end of 2024, I got back into trading some penny stocks. And then my good friend Randy Baines from high school was recently had started trading for, it was about a little bit less than a year at that point. And he was trading prop firms and futures, and I was like, oh, what's futures? So then I started trading futures with my Interactive Brokers personal capital account. But if you know anything about those guys, you got to have quite a bit of capital in there to trade more than one contract, right? So they don't give you as good of a margin, smaller margin requirements. So anyways, I think I lost about $500 or so over the first couple months that I traded futures in my personal capital. And then Randy introduced me into prop firms. So I got into some prop firms, started trading those in March of 25. And then I got my first payout sort of at the end of April 25. Fast forward to summertime, and that's when I started doing the whole YouTube thing. And now we've been live on YouTube for six months so far, coming up maybe on 7 by the end of this month. And so my trading got a lot better actually once I started getting on YouTube, because I have to be more accountable and more transparent. So definitely have been having more success, although I would say I don't think I'm necessarily profitable yet. I've made money, but I haven't kind of recouped what I put in so far. So I haven't run the numbers on that, but it's I'm still kind of in the in the process of building accounts, you know, and trying to get some more payouts. So not really financial advice, but here to sort of hang out with everybody, bounce ideas, learn, give some knowledge out that I can if I, you know, since I'm already pretty well experienced, I guess. So yeah. Hey, no problem. So I'm basically at about 1 year now trading futures. So putting in the time here. First year is hard, obviously. Second year, they say, is almost harder because you're trying to scale up and whatnot. So we'll see how this year goes. So far, I'm doing okay on the month here. I'm up about 6,200 on my accounts here. So just keep plugging away. Took a trade earlier today. I'm up 460 in my Top Step X 150K combine here. And yeah, we'll be waiting we've been looking at this potentially for a buy here at this overnight VWAP in this bullish fair value gap. So Skull Cruncher, hey yo. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier here. To Keith earlier, or whoever else was listening earlier, is just we've been in, like, you know, this is like 5 or 7 15-minute bearish candles all in a row here. So we did have this nice recovery here, but you know, we made a new low, right? So we made a new low and then we bounced. We haven't made a new high. So this could, you know, easily continue rolling over here. But this could have been a nice little area for a scalp on this overnight VWAP here, lining up with this bullish fair value gap and right at the 600 level, 24,600. Haven't seen you in a while though, Skull Crunch. How you been doing? Welcome to the stream, everybody. It looks like we got about 29 people in the channel right now. Getting an attempted bounce here, guys. The book map is looking a little weird here. Lots of algo orders sort of bouncing around everywhere, leaving little order areas that they keep moving around. So you've been good keeping up with the market. Glad to see you are too. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So it seems like the sellers are still here, guys. Slapped us back down on that little push up there. Consider short with the close below VWAP. You know, I would be waiting for some sort of reaction at the VWAP. So if we end up taking it really strong, then hopefully we'll kind of get a little retest chance for a short. That would be something that I could be looking for. Or, you know, obviously if we find some support here and end up bouncing and, you know, sort of taking out these highs, could look for sort of a move higher here, possibly. But yeah, overall, kind of leaning a little more bearish at the moment, just from the trend. So but I'm not too happy that we're still stuck in this area here. As you can see, everybody, let's just put all this sort of consolidation here. Just do up, down, up, down. Bounce there again off the view up. Any big Iran news tonight? Mr. Maybe, hey? I like the name. Yeah, let's see. I guess we'll find out. Top Trump official recognized they did not plan for the chance of Iran closing the strait in response to strikes. So U.S. fired at an Iranian vessel that approached the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier earlier this week, officials tell CBS. So, yeah, well, I guess we'll find out if we do end up getting anything. We're getting a pretty solid bounce here, guys. Nice hold off the VWAP there. The strait is a tricky one. Seems like tough to protect, but US says it can do it. Okay, yeah. Well, let's hope so. Oil's dropping. Hey. Let's see the oil. And Kaylin's in the house. Let's check out this oil chart here. Okay, oil's dipping a little bit. Little bit. Yo. On the 5-minute. Yeah, I see that. Oh, this is a Dow. There we go. Here's our oil chart. Had a pretty bullish day. Popped up a little bit after hours. Now we're kind of selling off. Sort of in this consolidation zone, it looks like, from 96.90 down to 94.80. Maybe a little bit lower, 94.40. So how was your results this morning? I couldn't stick around to see after having the late start. What did I do today? I was up 521 today. Yeah, 521. Heck of an ascending wedge. Brent crude, if it confirms. Oh, yeah. Sort of like this guy right here. There you're looking at. That's very geometric. So is this just going to be a short-lived bounce here, guys, before we end up continue going lower? Let's see. Let's see. I did take a little scalp on that in one of my Lucid accounts here. So I'm up about 148. Oh, if you go back to March 8th. This is the 8th here. That's the 9th. Okay, the 8th, yeah. Or the 9th, kind of in this area. Holding over long times of periods in this market is crazy. Found most of my consistency with short scalps. Yeah, it's pretty hard, especially in our current market. Holding long, if you're gonna try to hold longer, you better be in really, really small size. Look at that, guys. We just erased that whole bounce there. So this was I took a little short scalp on that pop there, $60, and then I took a long here, 95 on that one there. All right. Well, is that a manipulation that we needed? Just a little bounce, and now they're going to crush the VWAP. Let's see how this plays out here. Triple bottom. Yeah, I was looking at these sort of double bottom equal lows down here. Looking pretty juicy. Well, I think this might be an opportunity here. See how this candle plays out a little bit. How big is this guy here? 22 points. Kind of just stop above the highs. Sort of target these lows down here. That's quite a few points. Might take quite a while to get to there. We did get a nice little closure below the VWAP. I would have liked more of this candle to be, more of the candle down here, because we do have some bullish fair value gaps here that we need to be concerned about. This isn't, I'm not in a trade or anything yet, guys, but we're just kind of getting the idea ready. We could just front run these lows to be safe, sort of. Target 66.25. Okay, we're getting another little reaction there off the VWAP. Sheesh, guys. I hope we're going to get another chance at the entry up there. You're short 603.75. Nice, nice. Looks like I might not get an entry here, but we'll have to see. This candle might not go just yet. Might even be able to just do it like this much space there, like maybe 615. Looking like a nice trade right now there, Tim. Got orders down at 575, some down at 562. Does TOP take commissions from trades? Oh, you mean top one TOF, top one futures? Yes. Anytime you take a trade, there's going to be a little fees taken off, right? I think Tradeovate takes care of that though. Hey, no problem. So we had a 96 contract, 114 contract buy ball there on NQ right at 583. Looks like they kind of got absorbed though. Not a very big bounce from that. Gonna stick an order there at the VWAP. Let's see if we can't get a little bounce to it. See if we can't get this entry here. Put a stop sort of above those guys. Guess this would be our entry. 620. About a 21-point stop. Pretty high volume on this candle though, actually, guys. What do you think? Well, might be getting one entry in here. Hope I didn't miss it. Ooh, closed right on the VWAP. I'm actually going to move this up here a bit. See what kind of a move we might end up getting here. Try to get one entry in here if we get a little pop above the VWAP. Don't want to go too heavy right away. Think about adding into it. Went short, paying for it. Oh, I thought you were short at 603. Oh, that was Tim. Sorry, Keith. Keith went short. You're paying for it. You took the short down there, hey? You're out $35. Nice. All right. locking in some, obviously. I'm in Mission. Oh, Keith chased. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I was trying to be patient here for an entry there. Looking like I might have actually missed it now too, because I'm being too conservative on waiting for the pullback. I'm in Mission in British Columbia, Canada. That's kind of near Vancouver. It's about a 1 hour drive. I know, Keith. I'm bad at it too sometimes. That's why I've been really trying hard to, like, if you miss it, you miss it kind of idea, right? Quite often it's going to come back and give you another chance, right? Mr. Maybe, where are you tuning in from? We got 39 people in the channel and 2 people in X. Hey, welcome everybody. Good to see y'all. Good to see you. Good to see you. Toronto, nice. How's the weather there? We're like 2 degrees here today. It actually could be snowing right now, I think. I think it's snowing right now for us. I don't know about you guys, but... in at 598 on that pullback. Short. Nice. Right to the tick of that pullback, eh? Beautiful. Oh, it's like zero-ish? Okay. Yeah, we're a little, like, slightly better off than you at the moment. What does the weather app say here? Yeah, 3 degrees right now. 3 degrees. Okay, we're getting that bounce. Getting a bounce here. Let's see if I'm going to get tagged in on this guy or not. There we go. I'm in one contract here, guys. I got the stop above up here. Kind of a mental stop at the moment. I don't have an order in place yet. 20. I just didn't want to jump in on 2 contracts just yet. So what I'll do is I'll put single contract up at 23 for the stop. You're gonna hold through that? Yeah, careful. I don't know what your risk profile is for this trade. I'm only gonna go 1 contract right now. I'm just gonna pull this guy above my stop. If we end up heading straight up there, obviously we don't want to be in this trade. Not risking a whole lot here, but again, quite the strong move here at the moment. Now, if we end up breaking above 612, whew. You are 1 contract. Nice. Yeah, keep it small. The market is quite unpredictable right now, as you can. That's why I was saying earlier, like, I'm not really happy with trading this area, so I'm going to keep it real small. Just with the chop that we had in the New York session there, and we haven't really gone anywhere really here. So yeah, just be careful. Keep the size small. Don't risk too much per trade here. But there's some decent downside to this, guys. Now, if hopefully we're gonna go there. Like I said, we got these this double bottom, and it kind of matches up with double bottom from before also. On the 15 here. the bodies here, pretty close. So obviously, nothing in trading is guaranteed here. So, but we've been in a bit of an overall a bearish trend here for quite some time since we peaked up about 654. Let's see if we can't get below this. If we can get below this VWAP, that'll be good news for this short here. We'll have to see what happens when we on this pullback here, or maybe the next candle, if we can't break this 96. But oh, so you did get stopped out at 605? You're in 598. 598 to 605. 7 points is $15. I like the risk. Very, very tight risk. But you gotta be careful, obviously, with this NQ. It can move 5 points in like a little sneeze, unfortunately. So that's what we didn't really want to see that happen there. But we'll have to see here, because we did, we got below it when we climbed above it. So what really nice to see is if we can get a 15-minute closure below 24,579. That would be huge for us. I open up to about 30-ish during New York, depending on how everything's moving. Yeah, 30's a nice amount. Enough to give it some space, but to not really let it blow your accounts, right? Because that's $60 for every contract, right? Now, if this ends up playing out a bit like I'm hoping it does here, is if we end up getting below the VWAP and maybe we can make a new low. If we get a little bounce, I might add on a pullback here, and then try to get a little more size in the game on the way down. Yeah, you can get smoked doing that for sure. Yeah. It can. Okay, that's a decent closure. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more of a move down here. Seeming like the buyers are trying to battle it a bit at the moment. Nezancho, hey, kind of cool, bro. We have similar trade idea. Nice. Hey, great minds think alike, right? Let's hope that we get some movement here. The downside, need to take that overnight VWAP with some strength would be nice. Just sort of like this. Keep going though. Yes. This is good. Yeah, we need a break of that VWAP, right? Yeah. That was the reason I took the trade in the first place here. We had this nice bearish engulfing candle. We did bounce pretty nicely up here. But here's short again, 24,599. Hey, that's a good entry. Come on, well let's get some more movement here, boys. Let's keep going down. How's the volume? The volume's not very high yet, although we just started this candle. Still have about more than 3.5 minutes left here. I'm liking it so far here, guys. Short again, 598.25. All right. Now I wish I had that second contract. I would have been in 2 contracts up here. But oh, getting a bit of a bounce here. Let's hope that we hope that this VWAP can hold here, guys. Oh no, that's not what we wanted to see. That's not what we wanted to see there. Oil dripping again? Oh, of course. Whenever oil starts to drip, the NQ likes to go up, 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 up. That's not good. You're in with 3 contracts? All right, nice. Well, I really didn't want us to hold this view up here, guys. Yeah, demand tail so far. Move stop loss to break even. Yeah, be careful on this. I'm okay with a little bit of risk still here. I like that we've been trying to take the view up. Maybe they'll take it, give us another chance and take it. But yeah, this is a bad candle. It's not the candle that we want to see. It's not over yet. We still got 2 minutes here. So if this, hopefully this can kind of get back down a bit here, down to the 90s somewhere, and close there. That would feel a little bit better here. Kind of almost want to add there, but I'm going to be patient here, guys, because with the current wick in there, this might not be the best trade here. Don't want to cut it too early though. It's still not out. You got out break even? Okay, nice. It'd be nice if we could close below the VWAP. Shakeout so far? Yeah, looking like it. But the volume's coming in pretty big here, guys. Ugh. I don't like it. Shake and bake. It's rejecting the little zone you have between 606 and 596. We still have orders down at 580, which we didn't touch yet. What else do we have lower below that? 550, 555, 560, some orders below, a whole bunch at 75 and 80. So far, this 15-minute bullish fair value gap is doing its job. Oil's about to test the $100 psych support. Yeah, I mean, if oil started to rip, that'd be really, really good for us. Inverse head and shoulders on the 1 minute. Yeah. It's testing the wedge you mentioned right now. Okay. It's crude oil is testing the bottom of that wedge that you're talking about. maybe break it and fake out bouncing off 100. I know you guys are mentioning the $100 psych support, but is that I mean, we're at 95 right now. So you're talking about like the 100 up. It's pretty far above, right? Added one more contract. You're at 4. Nice. Yeah, I'll let this candle close here. I'll think about adding to it too. I do have one more contract up here that I was thinking about adding. So. Oh, you're looking at Brent crude. Okay, sorry, that's my bad then. My bad. Done for the night. I'm scared now, but do go from -40 to +5s was in 60 drawdown in the last trade. Hey, way to manage that trade then, Keith. Good job. But yeah, if you're feeling that way, yeah, you know, wrap her up. Well, I could have made like $27 on two attempts there. Well, if we can't take this view off any of these times, we're going to have to stop this trade out. I've never actually looked at Brent crude oil. Do I even have... What's a ticker symbol for that? Okay, hey, look at that. We got a closure below the VWAP. It's not a bad thing, but next thing we need is a closure sort of at least below these candle bodies. Somewhere down around 87 would be nice. BZ1. Oh, right at that 100 level. I see that. Whoa, what a gap up there. That's some spreads. Yeah, the price action looks a little spready on here. Come on, boys. Don't do this to us. I don't like that we're forming all these wicks down here, guys. This is looking more and more like it's not that great. Lone Wolf, what's up? How are you tonight? What are we going to do about this, guys? What are we going to do about this? Sort of stuck in this little range here. You're tired? Yeah. Long day? If you're feeling tired, maybe it's a good day to not trade. Don't want to work tomorrow? Yeah, of course. Working is not the funnest thing that we do in life. I feel pretty lucky I get to hang out with you guys sort of as a secondary job here. It's fun. Get to chat with you guys, hang out, try to make some money. Yeah, the chop is real right now. Look at that. So we've been in this for 5, 10, 15, 20, almost like 23 minutes or something right now. Could have a little opportunity to add here. Stick this order right here. See if we can't get a little wick to pop it up here. Hopefully I don't regret this. Give a little more space. There we go. Okay, we got 2 contracts in there now. I might regret this though. Might regret it. Just have some faith here. But holding that view up probably isn't the best idea to be adding to this trade, but we'll stick with the plan here. So what is that? That is 18 points, so 36.60, about $70 risk here. I don't like that we kind of closed outside of this wedge or this channel area. I don't know if you guys can hear the dog barking down there. One sec. Frank. Hey. No. Well, it's not looking that good right now, guys. Market structure shift. Yeah, I'm missing the best part. I should probably just cut this, eh? I'll let it play out. Yeah, the best or the worst part. They're probably going to end up heading up here to test this bearish fair value gap. All right, well, it didn't hit my stop, but I cut it there anyways. That's too bad. Well, that idea did not work. Just one of those days again. We're in this chop zone. I should know better. Yeah, NQ whiplash for sure. Okay, guys. Well, hey, I am gonna give away an account tonight. So why don't we do that for fun for now, while we're shaking off that little loss. So I'm gonna get a form going here. We'll post it in the chat. Let's see here. I want to tell you I went long from 605, hit TB at 621. Nice job. Hey, definitely don't hold back, Tim. No problem. Okay, I'm gonna get this link into the chat here. Just make sure that this guy works. Yes, that works. So I'm also going to pin this message here. So if you guys want to fill out the Google Docs there, I'll just collect the names. I'm going to get the duck race sort of set up here. Already responded. Nice. All right, Panky. Okay, Keith, are you sure? It's it's just an eval. You can when you get locked out of your XFA, you can always trade that on the side, right? Yeah, especially if you accidentally... It's not working right, Tim? Oh, it says you already responded. Let me see here. Yeah, because that was... that's probably from the previous day. So, let me see here. Might have to restart it. You know what I'll do is I'll just go back and I'll remove your name from the list from before. And then you should be able to get in. Because it builds like a master list. Shoot. Okay, we might have to just fully restart it here. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah, I just got to figure out how to restart it here. Make a copy. Okay, sorry guys, you might have to refill it out. Try it now. Anyone who couldn't get into it before, and anyone who did fill it out that worked for you, you probably have to do it again. Sorry about that. Same issue? Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think I got a new link here for you guys. Try this one out. And let me unpin that old message here from the chat. Or from the stream here. Remove. And then let's pin this guy. Seems like it's working for you guys now. I see a bunch of people, looks like they already got it working. Nice. Okay. All right. I'm learning this whole Google Docs situation here. Does anybody know where to find the motorcycle race one? So far, we got 11 responses. So we'll give you guys, we'll give it, you're done the form? Nice. So we'll just run this guy for another 10 minutes here. We got the hourly candle coming up here. Looking like they want to go test this 24,636 level. What's the answer? So you're saying there's a chance? Huh? What's the question? What's the answer? What's the question? I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure. What did I say? I'm confused now. So we got 13 responses so far on the forum. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. Are you in? Let's see. Yeah, I see your name there. Scott, Paul, Roy, Elena, Kaylin, Wayne, Tim, Jesse. Who's on third, yo? Heavy D. What up? Heavy D in the house. Barbecue styles. Well, look at that, guys. It's looking like this is actually the wedge, or the channel, I should say. Should have known better, hey, after we got that much support on the VWAP there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bounces off there. Alfredo, you didn't say your name? I see your YouTube name, Alfredo. Oh, sorry, maybe because there was a Carrie, JD, Tony, and Alfred. Sorry, I didn't scroll it all the way up. Scott Money. Yeah, I see ya. Scott T Money. So we'll leave that form up there for about 7 more minutes, guys. Don't want to leave it too long. We might end up getting flooded a bunch of bots in here or something. The answer is works. Right? Reminds me of the old Meatloaf song. Stop right there. I gotta know if you're gonna love me forever. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? Do you love me? That one? Haven't heard that one in a minute. I'm sure I butchered it as per my name. The form is asking for an answer. It's just asking for an answer to either email, email address, name, YouTube name, and email address are the 3 questions. Yeah, question 1 is it's your name. That's what you're getting. I was like wondering what you're talking about. Like, what's the question, or should I say the answer? And I'm like, what? Did I say something? I can't seem to get a good read on NQ. The last hour has chopped me up. Yeah, Scott T Money. That's what I was saying earlier too. It's like, if you just look at today's price action at the end of the day, plus kind of what we're doing here, it's not clean at all. The only thing that we know right now is that VWAP was support there. So don't think that you're going crazy or anything. It's just we're in this zone here that is not good, and with the whole uncertainty about the war, everything that's going on, oil going up and down like a madman, that's kind of producing this very volatile but going nowhere type price action here. So we got 16 responses here now. Oopsies. Yeah, definitely. You know, looking back at that trade, like I probably should have taken that $27 rather than give it back like 60, whatever, 65 or whatever it was at the end. Yeah, taking small scalps is definitely the way to go in this price action right now. Doesn't look like we're going to be making much of any big trending moves here. I still feel like this is going to be our target here, 507, or maybe I think the 15 minutes showed it a little bit better, sort of down here at 531 anyways. Kind of have these sort of equal lows here, which will be quite a draw on liquidity. It's just a matter of we need to get the move to get the movement to go there. Whether that's going to happen tonight or maybe in, you know, probably at least in the New York session, right? So about one more minute here, guys, for you to get in the forum if you're in the YouTube channel, or if you're in the Discord, or not the Discord, sorry, in the YouTube channel, or if you're in the X channel, hop on over to YouTube real quick. Give you about another minute or so to get an entry in on this forum. $16, you got a 1 in 16 chance to win a 50K eval account. Just here for a good time in bragging rights? Yeah, nice. For sure. Drew, all right. Hey, Drew, 69 Malibu. Get in on that form real quick. I'm about to run this race here. Oh, looks like we got a couple more. We got a couple more people signed up there. Brian Carr. You did it? Nice. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, let's get the show on the road here. Oh, hey, when that happens. Separate views. There we go. What the heck? I believe he executes. Do you execute on the 15? No, not that much, Antoine. I'm usually the 3 or the 5 typically, wherever the fair value gaps are at the time. Sheesh. Kaylin, don't hate me, but I don't know if we can let you win another one on the same week that you got in on the first one. Kind of need to spread the love a little bit. Should have said that earlier, but would like to only give one account one per week on the winners. I'll leave you on the race though, but I just figured I better say that ahead of time, just because I want to spread the love. Sorry, Caitlin. If you win it though, I'll make sure I put your name in twice on a future race. How about that? Because I didn't tell you earlier. Okay, let's we'll do 1 minute here. And how do I go to full screen again? Set that. Go to full screen. What the heck? Oh man. It erased all the names here. I gotta just copy them here real quick. One more time. No! What did it do that for? Let's see here. Make sure we got everybody on the list here. Okay, yeah, sounds good, Kaylin. Appreciate it. I didn't see that. Okay, list is done. We got 18 people. Let's set this for 1 minute. Set this bad boy. All right. We got some cool looking ducks here. Who's this one at the top? Got a frog suit on. Kevin. Okay, there we go. We're off to the races, guys. Good luck. Good luck. So if you guys, I'll need you just to message me in Discord after we have the winner here. I'll put the link for the Discord in the channel, and then I'll just need to get some information from you guys and send that over to Top One Futures, which I have your name and email. So I need your full name, your email, and then your country of origin. So we'll set up a direct message through Discord, or if you're okay to put, I mean, worst case scenario, we can always just do it in the chat if you don't have a Discord, but would prefer it over there. Here's a Discord link anyways. Sorry, Heavy D. I tried to delete that as fast as I could. It accidentally Rakesh, Kevin Hicks, and Paul's top three there. Are you in the chat, Rakesh? How do you beat your duck to go faster? Oh, trading game. That's Rakesh. Let me see here. Just confirm the YouTube name. There we go. We got you. All right. Yeah, so just pop into oh, hey, thanks, Galen. Appreciate that. Yeah, so pop in there, Rakesh, into the Discord channel there, and you should be able to see my name in the general chat, and just like click on me and send me a message here. Been a great first week, and the free account is doing good. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I hope that you guys turn those guys into funded accounts. That would be beautiful. Welcome everybody. We got 3 new people in the Discord. Thanks for popping in. Hello, I am Thao. How are you doing? Gonna test your VWAP for the 1 millionth time? Yeah, it looks like it, hey? Did I miss a message there from Rakesh? Yeah, Top One Futures is definitely a good firm. They're kind of an up-and-comer. They're pretty popular. It's a little bit better if you go straight to funded with them, because if you're doing evals, you can kind of do them a little bit cheaper in some of the other prop firms. But if you are confident about, you know, working straight towards your payouts, then I would definitely say, you know, going straight to funded is the way to go, especially if you look at their Ignite accounts. It's a great deal. Great deal. So see here, Ignite instant funded account, 50K. It's $398. I think you can get about 50 or 60% off, depending if it's your first account with them. You can get 60% off. So for about $200, you can get into a 50K instant funded account. So, oh, you got the S2F accounts, Sim Pros, and 2 Ignite accounts and the 1 eval. Nice. Yeah. So the straight to funded Sim Pros, a little bit more expensive than the Ignites for the 50K. But yeah, if it's your first account, you can get like 60% off, and then after that you can get it 50% off, I think, right now at the moment. Mr. Maybe, how quickly can you fund it? Like, how quickly can you pass the evaluation accounts, you mean? So that's if you're in the funded account, like the instant sim funded, it's like 15%, or no, 20%. Ignite is 15 though. Yes. Go back here. Yeah, so instant sim funded here, 20% consistency, slightly more expensive, 407. Again, 40 to 60% off depending. Straight to funded Sim Pro, 253, has a 20% consistency. But remember, this is an equity stability score. So keep that in mind, guys. Equity stability score is a little bit different. You have to take your largest winning trade, add it to your largest losing trade, and that has to be 20% of your total profit target. So that does make it a little bit harder. And then the Ignite is 15%. What are we missing here? Bigger pullback. So now that trade's going to work out or what, guys? Your Discord Skyline? All right. I think he gotcha. All right. Let me just send you a direct message here. Okay, so what you need to do is just give me your full name, your email address, and then your country of origin. I'll just copy that. I got to send it over to the guys at Top One Futures, and then they'll set you up with the account. Nice trade there, Kaylin. Good job. Caught that, hey? I was busy looking at the duck race and all this stuff. Missed it. Yeah, so full name, email address, and country of origin. That's all that they've asked me to send to them. So. $20 points. So are you in 5 micros on that? All right. Thanks, Rakesh. I will copy that and I'll send it over to Cameron at Top One Futures. They got the account, the last one that I gave away, they got it to him relatively fast, but I would say, give them a maximum of about 3 days. I'll follow up with them after I send this to them, and hopefully it'll go through pretty quickly. All right, it's sent there. Well, that was a move that we were looking for. Hey, guys. Just had to squeeze a little bit more room in this stop, I guess. Stopped it out at 623. It topped out at 630. What the? You're long for the dip buy? Dave, uncover your volume indicator. Oh, okay, sorry. Gotcha. There you go. Why is there no volume on this chart? No, I don't want fixed range volume. Anyways, there you go. It would be nice to keep going down. Yeah, I agree. This is exactly the trade we were looking for earlier, guys. And then it just bounced up to the top of the channel here. But again, like, we got to see if this is going to actually break this low or not. It's like, you know, we're all in the right trades here. They just had to manipulate it first, right? Let's see if we can't break down further though here. Any game planning pre-New York Open on the West Coast as well? You know what? We usually we're live at 6:30. What West Coast, sorry. 6:30 a.m. But we usually don't take any trades till 6:45. So we usually start, you know, the session by talking about what we're looking for on the day. So that's a good time if you're there right for the morning at the bell opening. That's usually when we're talking about our biases and directions and everything. So 670 subscribers and 20 likes. So Wayne said you long for the dip buy. Yeah, the stream starts at the open. We usually don't take any trades for the first 15 minutes. So it gives us kind of that time to like let the price settle in and everything. And then, oh, you're flat. You went break even on the long. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's a smart move. Smart move. Yeah, I would be up earlier and try to start the stream earlier, but I'm usually up, you know, been up later with you guys on these evening streams. Hey Jay, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? I had dinner already. Actually, I had fat burger today. Asia in the background. Oh, sorry. Non-futures trader question. If you're trading NASDAQ futures, why does it have Asia in the background? This is the Asian session. So if you want to know, like, so for example, here, we got the New York AM session. We got the New York PM session. This is the Asian session. And then if we go back here, you can see it. There's London session. So it's just like, you know, the different times when the market's open, right? So that's all it is. It's just telling us what session we're in right now. This isn't necessarily like, I mean, we're trading on, you know, it's not the New York session necessarily, right? So no problem. Yeah, fat burger is tasty. It's a good one on occasion. So we are breaking lower here, guys. Did we invert that first 5-minute fair value gap? It looks like we did. Of course, this is exactly the trade that we were looking at before. It's too bad that I stopped that guy out there. 5 points, basically. The Asian exchanges. Yes, Asian exchanges are running, so 50% retracement is 576.13. Yeah, right to where we are here. That's a value area low, guys. You're short from 589, Drew. Nice. It's a good entry here so far. We need to get this going, continue this, because hopefully it doesn't do sort of this area what we did. Be careful, guys. You know, this price action is choppy. sometimes we'll get below this wedge or this channel, and then they'll just play around and then bounce it back up and head back to the top of the channel. So I guess because I'm not in a short just yet, I'll be waiting for another retest here of the VWAP if we can't. Now that we're below it, we had some nice candles closing below it. If we get a bounce back up into here with some sort of rejection, could consider taking a short there. So we got 53 people watching on YouTube and 9 in X. Hey, welcome everybody. Good to see y'all. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, you can hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and yeah, you can toss in a like if you feel like it. Yeah, this is a move we wanted 30 minutes ago, right? Yeah, I put it to X also. Lilish, did you just get here? You missed a little giveaway there. Oh, that's too bad. Sitting right on the value area low here. Sort of printing a little bearish fair value gap here. My only concern is if we are going to bounce off the value area low and kind of get back into the channel, but we'll have to see how this plays out. If we end up, pushing down below here, that would be pretty nice for the shorts. Definitely give us a little more belief in the shorts working out. Oh, you woke up late today? Okay, gotcha. So it's morning time for you, I guess, then, hey? Come on, let's go, NQ. Want to see you push down here. Make some of these guys who are short some money. Get a little bit more movement here. Angie, hey, how are you? Hope you're doing great today. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Down a little bit on our first trade this evening, but nothing that's going to break the bank or anything. So not too worried about it at the moment. How are you doing? Uh, 119 and 124, 2 ignites and 25 in my free account for the night. Calling it a night. Hopefully I'll wake up in time for the New York Open. Yeah. All right, Kaylin. Thanks for hanging out and congratulations. Good job there. That definitely deserves some sound effects. Oh, you're in Hawaii. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Hawaii time is rough. It's like such a weird hours for, because I think it's like 6:30 a.m. for me is 4:30 a.m. for you, right? Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, have a good night. Lilish said, yes, there was carnival like celebration in my neighborhood close to my home. It's called Shigmo. Loudspeakers whole night. All windows were shaking. Wow. Oh, you made money from that trade, eh? Nice. Good job. Yeah, I mean, I just put my stop too tight. Good job, Nez. Nezancho. Yeah, I just put my stop a little too tight there. Unfortunately, it's too bad, but it is what it is. Doing pretty well so far, and I usually don't trade on Friday because most of my losing trades, 80%, happen on Friday. I live in Hong Kong, so today is my Black Friday. Oh, nice. Okay. Did you join the Discord, Angiao? So you're from Hong Kong. Does that mean, maybe I asked you before, but you speak Mandarin? My X stream is good? Oh, hey, nice. There we go. Thanks. You know, that's like probably only like the third or fourth time I've ever got a message through on X. Oh, hey, Nazancho's on X too. My bad. I didn't even notice that earlier. Oh, sweet. So are you guys in Nick's Mustang Trader X, or are you in Dave Butcher X? Okay, thanks, Ann. You were talking about me with your trading buddy yesterday. He said you're a great trader. Oh, hey, thank you. I wouldn't say I'm a great trader just yet. I'm still working on it, trying to work on the demons, the demons that come along with being a trader. Know when to fold them and know when to hold them. 565 was the bottom. Yeah, it's looking like it, right? And we're currently back heading up above the value area low. See if we can't get back into this into the channel. Mr. Maybe, demons got me today. Oh yeah, you know, today I can imagine a lot of people lost accounts today, right? Like this price action is not nice. Like if you got in this short early, you know, we would have been in the money pretty quickly. But if you tried, you know, to take any breakouts or breakdowns in this area, you're gonna get burned because these candles were moving, you know, 100-point candles here, right? So if you have any kind of size, it can be pretty damaging. I'm humble and not many YouTubers and traders could have an attitude like you. Okay, hey, thank you. That's a very nice compliment. Appreciate it. YouTube, Paul, I had whiplash earlier, right? Yeah. I was actually referring to an earlier day session on SPY holding an options position that is way too big. Oh yeah, gotcha. Yeah, options can be pretty damaging if they get against you, right? If they go against you. You have a lot of emotional control. I try. I wouldn't say it's a lot. I spend a little bit too much time on the charts, but you know, that's why I try not to take too many trades when I'm hanging out with everybody, just because by the end of the day, you know, I've spent like a couple hours streaming in the morning and then a couple hours streaming at night. It's like I really have spent too much time at the charts, more than recommended. But that's why I'm just trying to keep the size down here, 1 or 2 contracts, you know, and don't do too much damage, or in the same sense, not going to make too much profit, but that's all good. Le Prince Fresco, hey, what's up? Checking in from Odyssey of the Seas cruise ship. No way, bro. That's so awesome. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I was on a cruise ship right now. Obviously, you took your laptop and they have what? Remote Wi-Fi, obviously. That's pretty sweet. Remote internet. TP1 12 plus. Nice. Good job, Wayne. So you took a long there off of the value area low? Is that what you did, Wayne? Or did you... I don't remember which trade you're in here now. Oh, you're long Green Delta at 942. Nice trade. Yeah, Wi-Fi through the ship via Starlink is very, very good. Okay. Nice. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm wondering if it's Starlink or not, right? Demo, I got my first payout about a little over a month into trading prop firms. So I wouldn't, I was saying earlier though, I don't think I'm net profitable yet though. I've only been doing this for 1 year now. So, you know, still in the school of futures trading. But been doing pretty good overall. This current month, I had 11 funded accounts by the end of the year last year. And now I'm down to 1. So I kind of struggled through January and February and basically ended up losing a whole bunch of funded accounts. So now I'm kind of sort of back at the drawing board here, trying to get, I only have one funded account left currently. It's a little bit in drawdown, and I'm working on some other accounts. Like I got this 150K trading combine here. I'm up about 5,000 on it. I think I need to get to 9,000 to pass this one. So need about 4,000 more in this guy to get that passed. And then I have Lucid eval, and I have a top one futures eval and take profit trader eval. So yeah, just definitely easier than options. You have less things to worry about, right? With time decay and strike prices and delta, whatever, all those different the Greeks playing trouble. So, and then not only that, but you can harness futures accounts, right, to even risk less money for more reward, right? The ROI on prop firms is really good, and it gives you a more inexpensive way to get your experience of being in the market, and it still gives you the emotional feelings of being, you know, in a losing streak or winning streak, right? So data decay is the worst. Yeah, futures are much less stress for sure, especially because you can't really hold it for more than a day unless you're trading your personal capital. But what's the best evals? I think personally, and remember, I'm a little biased because I do have a discount code with them, MBT, which is Lucid. And the reason I say Lucid is one of the best is, I'll show you guys right here. Let me just open it up. Here, right here. So they have lots of good options for evals, right? And the good thing is it's a one-time fee. So there's no activation fee and there's no time limit on it. So you don't have to pay you don't have to renew it every month, right? So if you were to go with the pro account here, say a 50K eval, it says 129. I think you can get a little bit of a better discount right now, but it's between, I think I was paying 109 for mine. So, but it's a one-time fee. There's no pressure on the amount of time that you can trade it as long as you keep it active. They have reasonable rules. They're a great prop firm, and then they have awesome support chat and everything too. So if you ever have any issues, they'll help you right away. So if you go with any of those other like Apex or, you can get in cheaper, but then you got that like time crunch of, at the end of the month, you're going to get your contracts, you're going to have to renew. And then, they also have, now they have end of day drawdown, but they used to have intraday drawdown. But yeah, TPT is a great account for sure. TPTs are great because they looking like we might try to go lower here, guys. Let's see. Because you can get their daily payouts and they have no consistency score in the pro accounts, right? So there's definitely some good stuff. Yeah, don't trade news. And yeah, I agree. They're definitely a good one. I tried to get an affiliate code with them, but I think I'm just not big enough. So Split striker, brutal price action for me here. Blew a Lucid funded on the final day of minimum profit. Oh, sorry to hear that. Revenge traded and blew the account. Yeah, that sucks. Today was not a good day. You know, so one thing you can try to do from today is just like look back at this price action and remember this type of movement, right? Whenever you see us starting to make these crazy wicks top and bottom and just not really going anywhere, that's definitely one of those days where it's good to walk away. I know it's super hard to walk away, but yeah, this price action, you know, these 100-point swings, volatility, but really going nowhere, it's just account ruiners, right? So yeah, definitely imprint this into your mind and watch for it, right? And quite often, guys, when we get those moves, like say from pre-market all the way to, you know, an hour or whatever into the session, if you get a pretty big move, kind of expect this consolidation to happen, right? You know, if we don't instantly make a V recovery and start going all the way back up, it's not going to happen, right? Raspberry trade, today was the worst day you've had in 2 years. You went on tilt. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. Like I was saying, this is not good. You know, I kind of tilted today, not really, but I over traded, but I didn't really do damage. I was just being super aggressive on getting break even trades, but I took like maybe, you know, like maybe eight or 10 trades in this zone, and they all ended up basically being break evens because, you know, as soon as it got into profit, I put the stop to break even, and as you know, it just keeps coming back and stopping me out. So that's probably the only reason I didn't do damage really to my accounts today, is because I was being so aggressive with putting the stops in there. But yeah, I don't blame you guys, man. Today was not an easy day after that move down. So, but always remember, guys, there's always tomorrow, right? So if you end up sort of getting chopped up a bit, the best thing is, I know it's hard to do, but just walk away. Lock your accounts out, you know, take profit, or Trade Evade now has that manual lockout feature, so take advantage of that. But yeah, sorry to hear that, guys. It's definitely was a tough morning. So okay, so Wayne said, when funded, is there limits on payouts with Lucid? Yes, there is payout caps. Let me see here. I'll just open up the little dashboard over here, and we'll just ask the, I don't remember exactly what it is right now. I'll just open a little ticket here. Okay, so payout caps, depending on the funded stage, the minimum payout request is 500 for all of them. So the Lucid Black. Okay, so Lucid Blacks is 750 for the 25K, 50K is 1500. I'll just tell you all the 50Ks. So Lucid Black 50K is 1,500, a minimum of 500 and a maximum of 1,500 for your first payout. Oh, but you can add bonus payouts to the Black, but that's a little feature that you can see on there. I think you gotta pay a little bit more for that account. Lucid Pro accounts for the 50K is 2,000 and then 2,500. So the Lucid Direct account for the 50K is 2,000 for payouts 1 to 3, and then after that it is 2,500. And the Lucid Flex is let's see here, the 50K is 2,500 also. So all of them have a minimum of 500 and a maximum of between 1,500 and 2,500 depending on what stage you're in and which account. Oh, okay, they got rid of the Black. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you're right. They only have Pro, Flex, and Direct here. I typically was going with the Pros. You can get in with the Flex a little bit cheaper, but they have a 50% consistency score where you can pass in as little as 1 day on the Pro account. So you can do this guy in 1 day. It has a $1,200 daily loss limit. The Flex has no daily loss limit. And when you get to the funded account, 3 days to payout and a 40% consistency for the Pro. The Flex is no consistency in funded, which is pretty dope, and no consistency and 5 days of $150 to pass it or to get a payout on that one. So they're definitely the good way to go if you are not looking to rush it, right? Thanks, man. You're the best. My dad said, I think so too. I'm his dad. Everybody say hi to my dad in the chat there. He's been hanging out every day, pretty much joining in on the streams. Always helping out when I'm my mic isn't working good. LaPrint said, yeah, the trade of 8 payout prop lockout feature is golden during the days like this. You can lock your profits and be done. Yeah, definitely do that. I used to do it all the time on the Project X platform, which I used to trade mostly only there back when it was on Top 1 futures. But with all the issues, trade of 8's okay. It's not my favorite, but now at least they can lock it out. So Split Striker says, I think that this session was one to walk away from. Awful day. Yeah, totally. You didn't follow your rules and stop trading for the day if I lose 3 trades in a row. Yeah, that's definitely a good rule to have, right? That 3 trades in a row. I like that one also. If you take 3 losing trades in a row, lock it up and walk away. Or, if you want it, you can have, if you have multiple accounts, you could sort of do that for each account too, right? Depending on how much you're losing and how you're feeling overall. But maybe if you had 2 accounts, you could, maybe have 2 losses in one account in a row. You stop trading that one, and then you can take like another trade in the other account, kind of idea. Split it up. What do we see this? Oh, Chiming Wong, you're from Malaysia. Hey, nice. Haven't been yet, so south of China, almost to Australia. Yeah. Fasil, what's up? Hey, how are you? Sounds crazy, but I prefer Apex's trailing drawdown accounts than the end-of-day accounts due to the daily loss limit rules. Daily loss limit seems silly to me. Yeah, I mean, if you daily loss limits can be painful, right? You got to keep that in mind for your size, but depending on the account size, like I hope you're not getting $1,000 drawdown on a 50K account in one trade. Like you obviously you want to try to avoid that, but yeah, I totally know what you mean. And if you're aggressive with your stops, right? If you're trailing your stops up, whatever, then you're not going to be given too much back on a pullback, so it's not a bad idea, right? Those the older style accounts, trailing drawdown accounts, yeah. Everybody's saying hi to my dad. How does it work? Lockout? If you just go here, see you'll have your Tradeovate platform here. There's a manual lockout button. You basically just click that, and then it'll won't let you trade until the next day, right? So if you click that, you can't take any trades in that. It completely locks it until the next day. So once the new market opens, so if you're doing it in a nighttime session and you want to trade it in the morning, it's probably not. You don't want to lock it out, right? So if you lock it out, it's going to be locked out until till the next day turns over. So you usually do the flex, go aggressive to pass a flex 2 days, 1,500 each days, then do 500 plus a day for the first day, followed by 150 minimum profit for 4 days. Had 10 plus payouts with that so far. Nice job. Yeah, that sounds like you have a pretty well designed strategy. YouTube Paul, it's an automatic lockout, so you're thankful. What did you do? Did you set your your profit targets kind of thing, max profit or max loss with the lockout? That's pretty good for Project X. I don't know if the daily loss limit. Yeah. That's if it's built in on the account, right? That'll automatically lock you out for sure. Which ones have max loss shutdowns? Yeah, you'll have to check which accounts do. If you're looking at the Lucid accounts, when you go into here, if it says like the Pro, I think had a max. See the DLL, daily loss limit, 1,200. So if you get down to 1,200, it'll automatically liquidate your trade, and then it'll lock the account. The Flex has no daily loss limit, and then the Direct also has a daily loss limit, but it's got a scaling plan. So the more profit you put into the account, if you were to go to the Direct, it's a 60% of your peak end of day drawdown is your daily loss. So as you build these accounts up, these Direct accounts, they give you a little bit more wiggle room in that area, so you can scale up your trades a bit. Adam Daz, what's up? Hey everybody, welcome. Good to see you. You're long for a VWAP retest? I hope it has. I hope I have a shit trading day so far, so we will see if this one works out. Okay, let's go, everybody. Put out the good vibes for Raspberry's trade here. Let's get back to the VWAP for him. Call it a night. Thanks, Market Butcher. All right, Alfredo. Thanks for coming in, hanging out, and commenting. Appreciate you guys. We got 673 subscribers, so I think we've that's about 8 subscribers on the day. So awesome, guys! Thank you for everyone who did subscribe. Oh, let's remove this pinned document message. Hopefully no one was filling out the document still. Oh yeah, we had 21 responses. Sorry guys, I should have taken that down. Why is it showing YouTube names as a chart now? That's weird. So weird. Yeah, I removed the link, Antoine, because we already did the duck race earlier. We did that 50K giveaway about an hour ago. Sorry if you missed it. We'll be doing. I still have one more Top One Futures account to give away, and then I also have a Lucid account to give away. So I'll be doing that on a future day. Just keep an eye out on the title. I usually put a title like saying that there's going to be a giveaway on that day, just so everybody knows. I have limited accounts to give away, so I got two accounts that were given to me by Lucid for affiliate sales. So thank you to you guys. So those will be getting given away to you guys for whoever's been supporting me on the stream by using my discount code. And then also from Top One Futures, they gave me 3 50K accounts. So I've given away 2. I have 1 more of those guys left. So I got a few more accounts to give away. So I'm just kind of trying to spread them out a bit here and there. But yeah, so keep an eye on the title. If it says giveaway, I'll be doing one that day. Hopefully you guys will get a stab at it. And thanks for being here and being part of the stream. Appreciate it. One Lot Larry says, where are you? Which part of the world? I'm in Vancouver, Canada area. I'm like a 1-hour drive outside of Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. It's midnight in Texas. Okay, yeah, it's 10 p.m. here for me. So we're a couple hours apart. So you're like Central Time. Kaylin Dutru is in Kamloops. Nice. Kamloops is a beautiful place to be. Raspberry Trades is in Mountain Time, 11 p.m. So you're 1 hour difference from me. Nice. Nice to meet you, One Lot Larry. Welcome to the stream. Looks like we're going to break down here, guys. What's going on? What's going on? All right. Well, hey, we're pushing down a bit here. Let's see if we're not going to get some momentum. I was hoping for a retest of this VWAP, but it looks like we're going to just be breaking down right away here. We're in the middle of this bullish fair value gap, though, on the 5-minute chart. So it does have me a little bit worried here, guys. But we've already inverted one bullish one from up there. So what we could use is a closure down at 544. I'll probably be taking some profits if we were to get down to there. Oh, let's see here. In the wrong account here. Kind of got in this a little bit late here, so might end up being a losing trade. Don't follow this one, guys. I did jump in a little bit late. Not really paying attention, looking at the chat a little too much. Yeah, exactly. Split striker. This, it looks like it might want to break down here, but this could also just bounce on us right away. So keeping the size real small here. So I got about 12 points of risk there. So actually what I should do is I should probably have it just above the value area low. So that's about 15 points of risk. You're looking for a 6680 on the ES. Hopefully NQ is going to finally be nice to us for once, guys, here. Let's get a little follow through here. Obviously, if this candle turns around and starts going green, I don't want to be in this trade anymore. I got a pretty tight stop there. $13.5 points, so 26, 27 times 2. So it's about $50 worth of risk on this trade. You're long to 574 target. Uh-oh. I don't like that. That's right where my stop is. Don't do that to me. Looks like I bought the bottom of that candle too. Well, I shorted the bottom of the candle. It's gonna get me, isn't it? Yeah, only one of us is gonna be right. And it's looking like he's gonna be right. Yeah. Long, 618 long. $618 long. You're long and your target is 618? Wayne? You can't see it? What are you talking about, the form, Antoine? I took that form away if you're wondering, just because we already did the giveaway for today. So you're gonna have to come in on one of the future streams. I'll have another giveaway probably on Sunday. I'll be doing it. Flat long. Yeah, I'll probably do my next giveaway on Sunday evening. JV, what's up? Good evening. We do have orders down at 24,550, guys. Let's see if we can't get down there and take those. Who received today's giveaway? It was sorry, one sec. I'm drawing a blank right now. Rakesh was in the chat earlier. He won it. So Well, I stopped out and then you're done for the night? Oh, it looks like I'm going to get stopped out here too, guys. My stop is probably too tight, actually. Yeah, not looking good, guys. Completely erased that candle. All right, Dad. Good night. Calling it a night. Alfredo, see you later. You're long for the VWAP retest. I hope it has. Oh yeah, I already read that earlier. My bad. I got scrolled up there. Yeah, Rakesh won. Oh, here comes a stop, guys. $70 degrees at 10:20 p.m. in LA. Wow, Wayne. I hate when the market betrays. Yes, it's not very nice sometimes. Looks like my bookmap got disconnected there for a second. Is it? It's not really doing anything at the moment. Connection lost. Reconnecting. Connection was restored. All right. Maybe I could have cut it there on that pullback. Save a little bit of stop. Seems like today's one of those days where I'm doing everything opposite. If I would have just, anytime I've been entering a trade, if I just did the opposite, it would have been making lots of money. I don't know why I impulsively got into that trade. I think I've been too distracted looking at the chat. It isn't easy when you're streaming, talking to the chat, and then sort of focusing on trading, sort of not. George Costanza approach. Okay, we're gonna get stopped here, guys. Yeah, there we go. We're out. All right, so that's not the best way to start or to 0 for 2 tonight, guys. Yeah, he does the opposite in Seinfeld, right? Yeah. In a weird way that messes up retail traders. There's no continuation today. It's all just sweeps and reversals. Yeah, you're right. You are right. And I should know that too, because that's all it's been doing the whole day, right? It's just chopping us out. Yesterday you were drinking water the whole day? It is hot. Maybe the earth is getting closer to the sun slowly. And then people who are short a second ago, see here, it's just going to trap loads of longs most likely. And then people who are short a second ago will be sad. Isn't that the story of the day? Zara, good evening. One more day till the weekend. Yes. 94 degrees next Tuesday. Holy guys. That's crazy. Well, it hasn't really been able to get past this level here anyways. And there you go. Just exactly what Split Striker was saying there. Pretty decent pullback there. No, I'm flat right now. Dave, you're an official dip buying dog. Nice. No, I'm flat right now. Nope. Getting a little bit of a bounce here, guys. I wonder if they're going to go try to test that VWAP. The trend is very clear downward. It's just how much pain are you willing to take to try to catch the moment it breaks down. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Shorts are definitely the right trade, but it's like you got to be just in on the right timing. Head and shoulders on CL1 being tested, so if it breaks, maybe we'll move up. Gotcha. Yeah, crude is printing a bearish candle at the moment too. Mark out 5 and 15-minute highs. Wait for an inverted fair value gap set up off of them. Money Mitch for pips. I like it. I like it. Are you mark out 5 and 15-minute highs? So are you looking for an IFVG on the 5-minute then? Oh, you use your 5 15-minute highs. Gotcha. Then drop to the 1 minute and enter on the 1 minute IFVG to downside stop at the high. Gotcha. Getting a little bit of a breakout here to the upside. Are we going to get up to this VWAP here, guys? Back tested over the weekend. Yeah, it's a good idea. So just mark out the 5s and the 15s and then look for 1 minute inverted fair value gaps for reversals. Especially on a market like today, right? Or like the way it's been working today. It's a good way to capitalize on this price action flopping around, right? Nice. Or continuations. Think they're going to get us up to that VWAP here, guys? ES is breaking VWAP so far. Okay, nice. That's a good sign. Yeah, ES is sitting right on the VWAP. Gold is breaking down below, or oil is breaking down below the 200 EMA. And NQ is slowly working its way up there to that VWAP. Just lost my account from Lucid. 25K was funded, but today was difficult day. Just bought a new one with your code. Hey, thanks, Vasil. Appreciate that. But sorry to hear about that. That's unfortunate. So yes, I do. I'm live on X right now. I'll grab you the link. Twitter X. There's the links in the chat there for you. We got this bearish fair value gap lining up perfectly with the round number of 600 and also the VWAP. So I wasn't that long there, guys. Okay, thanks, Money Mitch. $12.40, missing only 10 to complete the eval. Nice. Or that 600 was my target to pass the pro account. Oh, but you lost that account is what you're saying. Oh, we're getting a big pullback here, guys. This is going to get my stop here. I recovered a good chunk of my loss from tonight, guys. Looks like I'm down only down $60 now. Recovered 39, 26, and 39. 30. So I recovered 106 there, guys, and then I just got stopped out on the last one there for $1.50. So 40, 80, a little over 106 on that trade. And then now it's going to probably screw us with us here again. So yeah, I lost a funded account, but purchased a new one recently. Used your code and you gave me the luck to pass. Nice. So you did just pass it or what? I have a bunch of examples of my model on my page. Check it out. It'll be easy for you to visualize. Okay, nice. And is your tag is like Money Mitch for pips also? Oh, I see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, you passed an eval with one trade, full port. Wow, Facile. Nice job. Yeah, look what happened there. It pulled right back to my stop. Basically almost to the tick. Three ticks past my stop, and then we're right back up there to the VWAP. Retest VWAP or back down to high volume 570 floor. Flip a coin has equal odds. Yeah, right. I'm just happy that I recovered a good chunk of those losses that I got earlier. So now I'm only down $70 in this account. So 2 losers and 1 winner today in the evening stream anyways. Hey, 675 subscribers. So 55, 20 subscribers today, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And 43 likes on the stream right now. You guys rock. Thank you so much. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of changed my camera angle a bit. I got a different mount that I found that I had from before. It's like one of those ones that has like legs that you can like adjust and like set it up different. So before it was a little bit lower, so I'm kind of like looking over the camera when I'm reading the chat. So that's why I put it a little bit higher. So more now it looks more like I'm looking at you guys when I'm talking, right? And it's kind of good too. So if I ever want to put some text up there, if I'm going to shoot a video or something, I can put some text up there, make it look like I'm looking at you guys, but read the text. Still trying to figure out all this YouTube mumbo jumbo. So what is your risk per trade on a 25K account? So on a 25K account, you have 1,000 drawdown, right? So, I mean, I wouldn't be risking more than, I don't know, 50 to 100 per trade to be safe, I would say. I don't know what anyone else has experience with that, but you know, until you get like above your buffer, you kind of have to keep the risk pretty tight because you can lose 1,000 pretty quick, right? But I usually don't, like, personally, I don't really set an exact amount of risk I want to put per trade. But yeah, 5 to 10% on evals. I think he's talking about the funded because he just passed that 25K. So yeah, getting a couple different answers there. So, but only 10 trades away to lose it. That's if you do 100, right? $100 risk on each trade. That would be 10 trades. Yeah. 2 to 1 risk reward. Be tight with your stop losses. Yeah. So we got a couple good tips there. Depends on how tilted I am, right? And look at that, guys. We popped up to the VWAP. Now we've been just barcoding here on the 5 minute, or this is a 3 minute chart anyways. Yeah, so if you do like 1 to 2% risk to reward, 1 to 2% risk, that's only like 10 or 20 bucks, right? On $1,000 of drawdown. So, yeah, the smaller you can keep the risk, the better, I guess, right? But you know, 10 points on NQ for $20 of risk on one micro, that doesn't really give you very much room to move, hey? So trading evals is so stress-free. Yeah, it can be for sure. I mean, it depends on your financial situation, so everyone's going to be a little bit different there. There we go, touching that value area low now. Then you need more time. Split Striker made back all your losses from your non-breached funded, taking the short from VWAP there. Very nice. Hey, that's always a good feeling, right? I know I took the long to the VWAP. I should have just reversed the trade up at the VWAP. That would have been nice. How do you determine a value area low? Yeah, I got you. I added you also, added you back there on X, Money Mitch. So the best way to find out your value areas, right, is what you do is go to your 30-minute time frame, right? And then I already have it here, but it's called the session volume profile. I'll open it up here. So as you can see, the sessions here, which is the most important part, I think, inputs here, is sessions is set to all, right? The value areas is value area volume is 70. And then what you do, once you turn that on and you're on the 30-minute profile, you go back to the previous day's trading session. Sorry, I didn't turn it on yet. There we go. So as you can see, this is from pre-market yesterday. And then it's going to give you all the way to the end of the New York session, right at the end of the day, right? So it's going to give you these three lines here, one here, one here. Let me turn off VRVP. Kind of distorts it a bit. Yeah, so you're going to have the three lines. This is a value area high. The one in the middle is a point of control. It's usually where the biggest bar is here. And then the value area low is on this part right there. So session volume profile on the indicators right here, session volume profile. And then, like I said, go to the 30-minute time frame, scroll it back to previous days volume, and that'll give you the profile. So 24,571 for value area low, point of control 24,671, and value area high 24,754. I don't use the current session because it's still developing, right? So it doesn't really give you a very clear read. On short term, it can a little bit, but I like to wait for, obviously, for the whole New York session, everything to go. That's why I go by previous days value areas. You'd have to trade during London session where there is less volume to have a tighter stop loss on 1 micro. Yeah, that's true. The problem with session volume profile here is that there is two distinct ranges. So the session profile is going to probably give you not so useful information. Yeah, it's it's not always a very key. It doesn't always work, but it just gives you some targets. 80% of the time, if we haven't activated or touched the point of control, we're going to get it. So let's just say we end up trending, down, maybe down over here in London. If we haven't activated or touched this point of control, maybe tomorrow's session, there's going to be an 80% chance we're going to go up there. But yeah, it doesn't, obviously nothing works every time. No indicator is a perfect indicator, right? So it's just a nice way to get some levels to know whether you're in the value area or if you're in like price expansion by leaving the value area. So the fixed range profile is actually useful if you use a range over the past 2 hours. Okay. Price has gone through POC around 9 times in the past 2 hours of volume range. High volume node, low volume node. I miss on purpose. Yeah. So that's another way that you can get the the shorter term value areas, right? Is where is it? Right here, fixed range profile. No, not fixed range. This one's fixed range volume profile. So I mean, you could just kind of go from this start of the session to here. And yeah, we're, it's saying basically the value area low, previous day's value area low is lining up with the current point of control where the majority of the volume has been traded. So if we go back 2 hours, this is 22, so we want 20.35. Let's go to 20 there. So getting the basically the same point of control currently with the fixed range profile. Oh, you trade with volume profile and order flow just like me? Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's just another way to get some key levels, some levels to trade off of and build your ideas around. Like all indicators, they don't work all the time. But you seem to be reading the market really good tonight, Split Striker. So, damn, I haven't had one of those in forever. Antoine? What was that? What did you have? What did I miss here? Tusham. Hey, bro. Cheers from Mexico to BC. Question. What is the FVG indicator that I'm using? If you search, go to your indicators. It's right here, FVG by Nephew Sam. Or it's, and if you, in the drop down, it says FVG/IFVG, invert fair value gap, Nephew Sam. So, oh, show inverted fair value gaps. Really? I gotta turn that on. So it looks like orange are the inverted ones, eh? Okay, interesting. Very interesting. I never actually turned on the IFVG part. I just always mark it off myself. Plus the 1 hour TF VP big low volume node to the up, but we will see. Visual range, and then you just line it up to from the start of the session, sort of. This low volume node right here. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, 1 hour? On the 1 hour time frame. So we're currently below the POC there, and then is this what you're talking about? This low volume area here at 24,604, or are you looking up higher? Zoom out a little bit. So you want more candles in there? $24,800. Oh, okay. Way up there. Oh, thanks, Split Striker. Appreciate that. You know what? It's pretty fun actually hanging out with everybody and trying to be helpful where I can. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the best trader in the world. I'm still on this journey of learning like you guys are. I'm only 1 year deep. So I appreciate it that you guys are hanging out with me, supporting the channel with those likes. And I know some of you guys have been using my code for the discount. So I definitely appreciate all you guys. I mean, I'm always down to learn more too, right? So that's why I like to interact with you guys, because, everything, you can learn a lot from, just these little interactions where people are saying, hey, check this out. So I check it out, and then, yeah. I miss on purpose. Nice name. I understand what you mean by this name. I need to do the same. And wait for more data on the chart. So this is kind of the low area node that you're talking about, I guess. Yeah, up at the 800s. I see what you're talking about here now. On this candle here, we left a bearish fair value gap there and inverted a bunch of bullish ones. I might end up turning the IFVG off. It seems like it just puts a little too much on my chart, and I usually just mark them myself as they get inverted. So let's turn that back off. It's like a little too cluttering up my chart here. Your setting for it is 200. VRP, VRVP settings. Row size 200. Volume up, down. Value area 70. Oh, for the anchored one. I didn't know that you could adjust that. Anchored view op? No, not anchored. Fixed range volume profile. I guess you got to put it on your screen, right? One hour chart. I guess you're kind of probably anchoring it from like maybe here. Now, if we double click on this, row size. So you have your row size set on 200 and your value area at 70. Anchored volume profile, yeah. Oh, anchored volume profile, not fixed range profile. Is that in the indicators on the side here? Oh, anchored volume profile. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna change this one back. Oh, what am I doing here? Anchored volume profile 25 to 1775. From all the way from the high, basically. Row size 200. Like that. Okay, yeah, there we go. This is a little bit more clear. Yes. 24,800. This little area. Womp womp. And Control Y to redo. Just use Control Z to undo anything on Trading View and Control Y to redo. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. So how do you delete that now if I wanted to take it off? Can I just select it and then hit delete? Okay, there you go. Nice. You're waiting for it to break the PLC? Nice. Okay. I guess this visible range volume profile would work too if you just line it up correctly and then 25,800 does show a sort of a 24,800, right? Oh, 25,800. Did you mean 24,800 or 25,800? Yeah, because it does show low volume here also. Probably buy stop at 24,590. Oh yeah, okay. So if we start breaking up, Yeah, we do have this fair value gap here and the top of the channel. Yeah, it's all good. I figured it was. 3 or the 5 minute time frame. Yeah, I'm on the 5 here. Just keep hitting Control Z, right? Get rid of all that stuff. I know I was going to, but then it changed back off of the 200 back to the 24. So I just deleted it. So I can keep that set up as 200. Well, what time do we got here, guys? I need to head to bed, and it is 11 p.m. here for me. No, I'm flat right now. I was short earlier. I got stopped out twice in short trades somehow, even though we're trending down. And then I recovered a good half of it back, or a little bit more than half of it back on a long. So not the nicest price action for us today. But can't win them all, you know. We got 69 people in the YouTube, and looks like we got about 20 people in X watching. Wow, that's pretty cool. Getting a little busier over there. You had to re-enter your position with a wide stop loss and left for a bit, so I won't keep flipping the opposite and do. It's green now. Nice. It's been terrible. Yeah, glad I got some back. Yeah, I know. So I went short here. I remember I added a little bit on a pullback there. Probably shouldn't have. And then, of course, I shouldn't have, because it just ripped up right to my stop loss on that trade. Then here I went short. I added one, and I ended up stopping it out a little bit. A small loser. Then we got this guy short there, added, ended up closing it there. And then this was the long where I made the money. So I long there, ended up selling some there, selling some there, selling some there. But yeah, price isn't cooperating today, so yeah, I think this one was a break even. These two shorts, and then I added stopped it out break even. So I had basically two losers, a break even, and then a winner. Pretty nasty candle here, pulling back. They're playing with our emotions here, guys. But hey, let's see here. How did we do today? We're at 676 subscribers, so we put on 21 subscribers. Appreciate you guys for doing that. And 51 likes. This is a really fun stream tonight, guys. It's been a fun one. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I do gotta be up for market open tomorrow morning, so I need to get some sleep. Recently changed my camera around, changed my lights around, so now instead of having these like lights that are going straight across like this, now they're going up and down. I don't know if you can see that on my glasses, but I got like two vertical stream lights over there. But yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. 21 subscribers, 51 likes. It was awesome. We gave away that one funded account to Rakesh, right? Rakesh won it earlier. 50K Top 1 Futures eval account, sorry. But yeah, I got to wrap it up here, guys. Not the best price action here, but, you know, as soon as I log off here, it's probably going to rip. It's going to rip one way or the other. But yeah, thanks, guys, for hanging out. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to do my usual sign-off. I usually say goodbye to everybody on their way out. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing today. And yeah, we'll see you. We'll be live tomorrow morning. And then if not, I'll see you guys on Sunday evening. So thanks, Lilish Borker. I Miss on Purpose. YouTube's Paul Cambam. I like that one. YouTube Paul. I already said that. Stock Queen. Who else do we got? Rhonda T. Let's see. Split Striker. Tushan in the house. Antoine Payne. Jerry Trades. Trading with Jerry. How do you determine the value area low? Oh, that was that question from earlier. Heavy D Barbecue in the house. Facile Crypto. Money Mitch for Pips. Mr. Maybe. Trying to get through the list here, guys. Usually takes a minute to sign off here. And Anzo Bands. Wow, that's a pretty sweet name. Anzo Bands. Wayne Czar. I gotta figure out a better way to get these names. Trading Game with an E at the end. TP. One Lot Larry. I Am Thou. Raspberry Trades. Kaylin Dutrue. Adam Daz. Roy Stewart. Alfredo. Le Prince Fresco. Wayne Beauregard. I think I said that right. So 467 T2S. That's a name there. Chiming Wong. Look at that bounce, guys. Just turned right around and went up. Demo 2080. Angie Ao. Nez Ancho. Kaylin was in the house earlier. He went to bed. Keith, obviously. Keith's the usual suspect. Drew's 69 Malibu. Lone Wolf, Silver Surfer. Jay. I wonder if Jay's still around. Did he go to bed? I don't know. Maybe. He needs his beauty sleep. Kites Kick Ass. We're getting close to the end here, guys. Tony 2090, 2029. Intraday Velocity. Hey. I don't think I saw that name before. It's a new one. I apologize if I missed any of your names here. Just trying to get through it all. J-Deep, sorry. Scott T. Money. Tim Korth. Q4 Pilot. Tony 2029. I think I may have said that. Too many names here, guys. Panky G. Getting close here. Bear with me, guys. I think we pretty much got everybody. Mr. Maybe, I might have said you already. It's all good. Skull Crunch. And there we go. We're at the end of the list. Thanks so much, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Check out XAU USD. I'm not really a XAU. Is that gold? AU's gold, right? The MGC. MGC pulling back a bit here. Previous day low, bounced. I guess that was from previous day's low. Kind of rolling over. Oh yeah, Forex. Yeah, I don't really trade Forex. Futures are way better. No offense. Brent back below 100. Oh yeah. What's the crude looking like here? Oh yeah, we're pulling back on the crude here too. Does that mean NQ is looking a little bullish at the moment? Okay, guys. Yeah, thanks so much, everybody. You have a great day, a great evening, great day, depending on where you're at. We'll be live again tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. for the market open with my friend there, Mustang Trader. This guy copy trades like 50 counts at once. What a savage. He's a savage. But yeah, thanks so much, everybody. Appreciate you guys tuning in. 46 people in YouTube, 20 people in X. So we had a nice showing on X tonight. So thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for the subscriptions. And anyone who has been using my discount code, I really appreciate you guys. Keeping the YouTube dream alive. MBT, Market Butcher trades for that discount on Top 1 futures and Lucid trading. So the X account is, let me see, is it still, there you go. I'll link it in the chat. There you go. All right, guys. Thanks so much again. You guys have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow morning. If not, I'll be back live somewhere around 10 p.m. on Sunday evening after the evening session starts. Oh, but I do have a hockey game, so I might not. I'll have to figure that out. I might end up starting the stream at 6 p.m. and then trade it for a bit, or what do I think? If I'm at 8 p.m. game to 9, be home by 10. I might end up doing a later stream, guys. So I might end up breaking it up. Maybe we'll do a 6 p.m. start for like an hour, and then I'll come back after the hockey game and put in another hour or something at night. So either way, guys, I'll keep you guys updated with pre-planning the stream ahead of time. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you on the flip side. See ya. Peace.